Okay, today I'm going to be reviewing the Cadac Carri Chef 2 combo, which is a gas-powered outdoor cooking system. And it's a fantastic product, and I think it's one of the best products we sell at Go Outdoors for cooking on. It's got multiple cooking surfaces, which means you can basically cook whatever you like when you go camping, and you can be really creative. It's also fantastic for caravanning, and you can use it at home in your garden. So we'll now have a look at some of the different cooking surfaces you get with the Carri Chef. So first up is the pot stand, which goes on top there, and that basically allows you to use the burner like you would your hob at home. So you can put your normal frying pans on, or you can boil rice in a big pan on it, but more importantly you can make a cup of tea with your kettle in the morning. Next up is the non-stick barbecue grid, which is really robust and tough. It feels really solid. This basically slots on the top, and there's a heat exchanger underneath, which diffuses the heat, and you can then use this as a barbecue, so sausages, burgers, kebabs, all that kind of stuff. Absolutely fantastic, and this feels like really robust non-stick material for me, so I think that's going to work really well. But the great thing about the barbecue grill section is it's got these drainage holes here, which means that any fat that's released when cooking is going to drain down these holes into the bottom section here. And then when you finish cooking, this can just lifts off, simple as that, and that can be dead easily cleaned. Next up is the chef pan, which is made of really solid aluminium, and again it's got that really tough feeling non-stick finish. I think that's going to last for a long time. Now this again just sits on the top there. This is going to be absolutely brilliant for frying things in, so you can do stir fries, you could do, well, ideally you're going to do your bacon and eggs in there and your breakfast. Some massive cooking areas, so you can really cook for a huge family, which would be great. And the non-stick stuff means that's going to be really easy to clean. Okay, and finally you've got your dome lid, which again feels really solid to me. Feels like it's really well made. Now with this one, you can stick a small joint of meat on there, pop the lid on, and it'll actually roast. It's got a temperature gauge on the bottom, so you can use the dial, regulate the temperature, and you can cook meat perfectly, which is going to be fantastic if you're away camping. The Carri Chef runs off a large butane cylinder, cal or camping gas, like most of the cookers, attached with the orange pipe. It's got a really reliable piezo ignition. So you just twist it and light it and it's on, and it's got a really accurate dial, so you can really regulate the temperature very accurately when you're cooking. There's also some handy storage shelves at the bottom for bits and bobs. So right, I'm going to cook something on it now. Right, okay, we've got a nice new shiny Cadac Carri Chef barbecue. I'm going to show you a recipe which is brilliant for barbecuing and great for cooking at the campsite. It's always popular, which are spicy lamb kebabs in pita breads. So first things we need to do is make a marinade for the lamb. I'm going to use technical measures here, a load of yoghurt, and then if you get a curry paste, we've got madras here. Just going to get loads of this into the yoghurt. I'd say about 2 tablespoons. So mix that up. Next, all you need to do is get your lamb in. You put it in a little bit at a time and give it a stir. Makes it easier to get a good coating. Stick that to one side. And the next thing we're going to do is make a yoghurty, cucumbery, minty thing that goes on the pita breads. Really easy. Mint sauce, cucumber. Doesn't really matter how finely you cut the cucumber. It can be chunky or as fine as you like. Stick that into a bowl. Rest of your yoghurt. Stick that into there. Mint sauce. I did actually ask Ollie to get mint sauce, but he got mint jelly. But you know, these producers. It's still the same. Right, and we're nearly ready. What we did earlier on was stick the skewers into a tray of water. Now the reason you do that is when they're on the barbecue, you don't want them to burn, so if they're wet, it helps. Now here's the really messy bit, and that's skewering the lamb. And there's no mean way about this, you just got to get stuck in. Now the key thing here is you want to make sure that the lamb's really well skewered through the middle, because you don't want it falling off in the barbecue. But the advantage of the Cadac is because it's a solid grill plate, it's not really going to matter because it's not going to fall anywhere. That's the 3 kebabs ready. One of the things they said on the some of the reviews on the internet about the Cadac is its susceptibility to wind. That's the sort of same with any gas burner really. But you can hook the lid on the side and it acts as a windbreak, which has helped a great deal. You can really see the non-stick of the Cadac working here, because the sauce is just not sticking to the bottom at all. Fantastic. Right, okay, these are pretty much getting there now. So the next thing to do is get your pita bread, stick that on the grill as well. and get them toasting. They're ready now. When they're done, they should come off the skewers pretty easily. We've cooked with the Carri Chef now, and it was absolutely brilliant. It was a little bit susceptible to the wind, but you can hang the lid on the side like this and it acts as a windbreak. Overall, absolutely fantastic product, and for all the bits you get, really, really good value for money.